There's two issues there. I think, as I mentioned, when we look at the dam break, this is going to have long-term consequences of first of all, poisoning water or poisoning land that's already been, had its issues with ammunitions and the warfare that's happening there. But you're also now the canals that feed the irrigation canals for that part of the world or that part of Ukraine, are draining. And so that water will not be available. And there's a lot of concern that that area will go back to more of an arid land as it was before these areas were dammed up about 70 years by the Soviet Union. The Ukrainian ag minister is saying about 10,000 hectares are estimated to have been lost. That's about 24,000 acres for us here. Not a huge amount, but the fact is it could be out of production for a number of years. And then, of course, all the ramifications and the impact on infrastructure, both on the road side, the rail side, and what's happening. The Black Sea Grain Initiative, it's a 60-day event right now. And what we're seeing is that Russia is becoming a lot less tolerant or a lot less at ease to do business with, and can kind of holds the whole thing hostage. It's just it's just a very trickle of shipments coming out of the Black Sea right now. So that's a concern for the markets going forward.
Is there enough in terms of, prospective supply from elsewhere to make good on any kind of impact that we do see if there was to be, for example, like Tani was mentioning, some questions about the Black Sea deal going ahead further along the road? Because it would appear to be that you're seeing production slide almost everywhere. That would have to create some form of scarcity. Yeah,
and I think that's the concern. As long as the Black Sea Grain Initiative is in place, and I will tell you, I was skeptical when it started almost a year ago now, but the good news, it's been very productive, and we see both Russian and Ukrainian exports basically at the levels of 2 years ago, not quite the levels of a year ago, but certainly continuing to go out. So Russia has benefited from this as well, so I think they must not forget that. But I am concerned a little bit about if we don't get the production we need, and if the Black Sea Grain Initiative would be in jeopardy as we come into July here, that we could see wheat prices spike again because the market doesn't have enough stocks among the exporters to fulfill that gap that Russia and Ukraine would, if the gaps left by Russia and Ukraine, if they would drop out of the export market.